Hello and welcome to Pokemon Emerald. And we get a call straight away from Sally. Okay, you're winning battles here. We're all winning battles. Um, we're on the way now to the next route. I had a look and found out that the water stone you need dive for, so that's why we didn't get that. Let's start off with a little battle with Gabby. And what's he called? I always forget his name. The TV crew. Ty? Gabby and Ty. 27. Okay. So the levels are ratcheting up a little bit. Ratcheting, that can't be a word. Is ratcheting the right word? And they're pretty good, aren't they? I'm going to have to swap, I think, get Fred out. This could be a difficult route with the levels that I'm on right now. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully we'll squeeze our way through without having to go back and heal at the Pokemon Center. Yeah, a little uproar, that's fine. Sonic Boom's deadly. I think we've got enough super potions that will be alright though. Yeah, why don't you dig and then you double kick and then we should be all good. Because that's normal, super effective. Actually, doesn't Magnemite sometimes have Levitate so it avoids ground type moves? That might be a thing. If it is, it's alright. We'll still make the way through the fight here. I wonder how many trainers are on this route. Oh yeah, I mean, that does the trick, doesn't it? He's not even going to get another attack off. I believe the Weather Institute is on this route. I think that's what this route is. And then there's a lot after that as well, before the next town. No, because the next town's Fortree, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do an interview. Can we cancel? Yeah, you keep an eye out for me. Oh, I don't do interviews. Good rod. Probably didn't even need to pick that up because we're not going to be catching any more Pokemon from the water. Nice little sellable iron, which I didn't know was there, but had suspicion. You always do when there's like a random rock on the route. I think you gotta check. I mean, I think the professionals will know every single location of every item in the game. I'm definitely not at that level. A little poison attack. Don't poison. Defense fallen, that's fine. Don't mind that. Probably worth switching out though. Carvana, yeah, we'll switch out. We go for a Bullet Seed at this point. Dive's pretty late. We're gonna have a Lombre for quite a while. I thought we'd have a Ludicolo now. I didn't realize we needed Dive. Yeah, pretty sure that's like that might even have to be. It might even be after the Twin Gym, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I didn't look that up when exactly Dive arrives. And Dive's probably going to go in. It's going to have to go on Yumi, isn't it? I don't think anyone else can learn it. Look at you, Steven, jumping down. No way. Oh, I thought he was about to give me experience share the way he was talking. Baited me. I've got a feeling it's quite far back actually. I think we could have nabbed it already. We don't really need it. I think we'll be alright. Like I think I said before, but once we get Fly, that'll be a good time to get it. And Fly is coming up. I think it might even be on this route. Don't know if we'll make it that far because yeah, it's quite a long route. I don't know if I'll be able to fit it all in the episode, but we'll see how far we get. Hopefully I make it to the Weather Institute. Slash is doing pretty well against these ones, but a nice Bubble Beam could ruin my day. I'm surprised they're not like just popping Water Gun or something like that. I feel like sometimes the AI of the trainers in Pokemon don't do the best thing that they could do. And that is so I know for a fact that modded Pokemon is where they buff all of the trainers and all that stuff. I don't think I'm quite ready for that kind of a level. I've only ever been used to this, like, basic Pokemon. I can't resist a nice double battle, even if I lose out on some XP. I don't know why double battles are so good. In the Pokemon Platinum games, that's all I would do at the Battle Tower, like, after the Pokemon League. I would only ever fight with the double, not the singles. Kinda makes me want to get back to that. Just thinking about those battles. I think Wing Attack should be neutral against you because of Steel. Wow, it actually hits. Super effective. I thought Pinsir was part Steel and I thought Steel was resistant to Flight. I could be wrong. I do kind of wing it most of my playthroughs. It's definitely the game or game series where the time I've played it compared to my knowledge probably isn't well balanced. And I don't know why. You'd think, like, you learn more when you're a kid as well, and that's when I played it the most. I just don't know why certain aspects didn't grow in, like sink in. Like the type effectiveness chart. And, I mean, if we've got to be honest, if I didn't learn it as a kid and it didn't sink in then, the chance of it sinking in now, that's got to be even lower, right? Get some more double battles. So what's the deal here? I'm pretty sure the way forward, we've got the little berry house place here. And then to the right, I think you can surf up to the ghost island kind of place. But it's a little bit confusing because then you'd be able to skip a whole section, so I wonder if they use like yeah, there's got to be something blocking me from heading north up to the right here. I don't know what that is. It might even just be a ledge, to be honest. That's a classic. You're going to need another potion. Gloom. Quirky then. Obviously Fred could do it as well. Fred needs a better fire move than Ember. It'll probably happen when he evolves. I can't believe you can get to like the 3rd evolution and not get a fire move. I bet you can get a fire move. I bet if we went and did the pathway. Hang on, let me just see what these are. Minor? No, Pomeg. Are any of these useful? Nah. They might be useful, but not to me. They're for the berry crushing machine stuff. Honju, I think that's normal. They might not be just the berry crushing. I think some of them are. No. We don't have any good sayings around here. Bike me? Yeah, I did forget to go on the bike earlier. So it is just a ledge. Cool. Super potion me. I think in future games it doesn't kick you out the menu when you make a mistake, which is nice. Gen 4 was such a leap, wasn't it? Like, Gen 3 is good here with Emerald. But Gen 4 on the DS, oh my god. Oh, to be that age again when it first came out. Never forget those days. I think we just focus on one. Maybe we should have gone for Dustox because he's going to hit me with some kind of poison. That's what they always do. Gust. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Didn't take long to get Ryan like close to speed here. This little protect. Waste my PP on the route. Yeah, wing attack should be fine. Cool. Now I want to say we're gonna come up to like a really long grass section. And they do, like, there's one of these in each Pokemon game as well, I think. Hello, Brock. Oh, you let Pokemon escape. Really? Oh, damn it, Brock. It's one thing to be letting them escape, isn't it? And then it's another thing to call up random people and let them know that. It's a not bad experience, I guess, off the Wingles here. But I think I'll not be doing many wild Pokemon from this point on, probably. At least while I'm doing the route for the first time, I can always use the route afterwards if I really need some levels. I don't know if Dig was best here, but we're going to go for it. Doesn't affect. Of course it doesn't affect, obviously, it's flight. Man, such a novice. Come on, Shabby. Come and show Ryan how it's done. Yeah. This is, like, so this fight's not going to be an issue, but man, some of the later fights, they can do similar stuff where if they manage to get off minimize or evasion moves that stop them from being hit, and then they do it multiple different ways. Like they hit you with a sand attack and then they minimize. Maybe give you a confusion just for good measure. It's a real exercise in patience, isn't it? Chester. Nope. Caught me off guard. Might be worth repelling. I don't think I bought any more. I did clean out the inventory in between the episodes. Already running low on slash. A crit hit? That should be the other way around. Slash has got a higher chance to crit hit. But anyway. Hyper potions, starting get. Okay, those are nice. Let me pop a repel. Okay, we don't even have many of those. 400 steps. Citrus. If we don't find anything else for the Pokemon, these could be good for the Elite Four. Maybe. I normally like to have an item that boosts the power of like the main move. Okay. Yeah, let's find all the trainers. A few of them around. The area, if that's the top there, then it's much smaller than I remember. Finally caught me. I was actually trying to get to you there. Kept on running away, Doug. Is that Doug? Is that from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Doug Judy. Classic. Give me a little dig. Should be super effective against steel there. Or is it that the other way around? If it one hits, which I'm hoping it does, then we'll get a level up right now. No, other way around. I knew there was something with steel and ground. Okay, so then just get out Fred. Hit him with the Ember for the quadruple effectiveness. Yep. Jeez. Yeah, sand attacks. And fire's power is weakened, isn't it? Okay, but he's still that weakness to the flame. Sorry about that, Ninkanda. And then Ninjask. Let's just keep him out. You could switch to Manectric at that point. And in fact, I think aren't thunder moves more effective in water? Or is it just specific ones? It might just be specific ones, I'm not 100%. I think one thing that happens is that thunder always hits when it's raining, because that's a move that's got a bit of a low percentage. So it is nice when you've got weather like this. Speed boost. Yeah, that's something that Rain Dance setup, I think, at least back in the day, was quite a popular thing in competitive Pokemon. You set up Rain Dance, and it helps in multiple ways. Pokemon that have speed increases in the rain, but also increased water damage in the rain, increased lightning potential. Lots of good stuff going on in the rain. Let's pop another heal. Ryan catching up, very good. I think there's like, what, 4 trainers maximum on this route, I've got to imagine. I mean, just in this grassy section. But then I don't know how it proceeds from this point to the Weather Institute. That place sticks on my mind for ages. Like, it's really prominent when I think about Pokemon Emerald. And I hope it's not due to difficulty. I don't think it is. I do think you fight one of the teams there. And you fight the rival like kinda near there, but I think that's it. Don't think it's that difficult. I think it's just because it's like a major event in between the cities, a bit like the museum in Slateport. And it just sticks in the mind just a little bit more compared to some of the other routes. Like the one at the top in Falaba, that's got a kind of event with the scientist and the thing being stolen, but I don't know. For some reason the Weather Institute is right there when I think of Emerald. It's one of the first things that pops into my head, along with all the water. 7 out of 10 IGN. Was it 7? Who knows, who knows. IGN's still going strong, aren't they, these days? Look at that defense. Wow, Dustox. I think I'm gonna have to switch. No, just stick with it. He might survive the next attack. Okay, that's fine. Kind of perfect. Just hit him with the slash. Oh, Dustox. Now this is like, this could be like a competitive moveset, isn't it? You Whirlwind. If you've got a fast Pokemon, you Whirlwind to get one that you want out, kind of mess up with their setup. Maybe get rid of some of their stat boosts. I don't know who you are. I don't know you. You don't know me, Greg. Why is that funny? I suppose with the amount of trainers, some of them have got to be funny, some of the lines that they come up with. Moonlight's always an interesting one. I wonder if it heals more at night or something. That didn't seem to do much. Healing moves in general, like, there's not many that are actually that good, is there? I think Soft Boiled, that's probably the one that sticks in my head as well. Let's just quirky here. Yeah, Soft Boiled on Blissey, and the amount of health that Blissey has. Oh. And I tell you what, in Gen 4, my god. The health bar like moved based on, it wasn't like a fixed set rate at which it depleted. It was actually based on the amount of health points. So when you took out a Blissey, he'd be sat there for like 30, I want to say 30 seconds or so, but I might be overestimated. Okay, here we go. All the bug catchers in this bit of grass. Donald. Okay. Rainy. These are the bits of the game, right, where I think it's reasonable to disable the moves, the move animations. I think I was alright up until this specific trainer, and now I'm conscious that the rain is falling, and I'm going to remain conscious that the rain is falling. Let's just bring out Quirky. Yeah, we need some other move on Sandslash. Some kind of ground move that's not big, the 2-turn one. Okay, let's go Peckin Quirky. Go dive. They say the early bird catches the worm. Pull. That cannot be the first time someone's made that joke. Silcoon. Lots of bugs. There always is. And I think there's more. There was more trainers that I missed too. I know I definitely missed a few on the surfing routes before. And then there might have been trainers in the cave. There was trainers I missed in Norman's gym. I haven't been fully. If I was playing off camera, I definitely would have done more battles than I've done on camera. But I get torn on camera because I kind of like to keep things moving if I can. But also I don't want to, you know, lose control of my levels. I think that's everyone. No, one more. Mimic Circle. Is that a thing? Kent. Is there like, is there some more mimics? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to switch. Because you can't dig Ninjask and I've got no slashes and Poison Sting is gonna do nothing, unfortunately. Yeah, Sandslash maybe will be sorted when we hit the Mart, the Super Mart in a couple of towns. For now, you know, switching's what we have. Oh, here we go, double team. Is lightning accuracy the same in rain as thunder? Like, thunder always hits. Does any electric move always hit in rain? Or is it specific to thunder? I think it's probably specific to just thunder. Alright, let's go. Oh, it mentions fly. Kind of a hint then that it's coming up. Yeah, I think, okay, I skipped it too fast. I'm pretty sure she said Cave of Origin though. Or is it? Nah, maybe not. This is interesting. I can't go that way, that's the Acrobite. There's a classic Pokemon. Oh. I like to see, like, and it's specifically from this generation, isn't it? Because they looked different in Gen 1. The sprites weren't as developed at that point. Lepers, very good for the Elite Four, thank you. Yeah, okay. Can't get over that way then. I think over that way is... I think that's where you get Feebas, maybe. Which is a ridiculous Pokemon. Feebas. I don't know what... To evolve it, you've got to... I think you got to get the beauty stat all the way to maximum, something like that. But then not just that. You can only catch it at like the requirements are ridiculous. I can't even remember them. I think I've got in my head that there's 6 possible squares, 6 squares that you can catch it on, but they're random. Or it might be based on like what day or something. There's probably a tool that you can use to figure it out. But we won't be catching that. We're not going to go for a Milotic. I think there is a Milotic in the end, isn't there? In the Elite Four somewhere. Maybe even the Champion. Although I might be thinking about Cynthia, because she definitely has a Milotic. And Milotic's probably the least scary Pokemon on her team. Her team is redonkulous. Garchomp. Ooh. Spiritomb followed by Garchomp. They were cooking in that elite fight. Please tell me that doesn't. But also tell me, is the rival fight right now? I think I'm going to switch. Lead with Quirky just in case. Yeah. You look grassy. we might end up fighting the rival, like right now. Or at the end of this bridge. Yeah, Quirky's got this under control. I really don't want to switch out wing attack for a fly because of the 2-turn move thing. I might get rid of Steel Wing instead. Ooh, Roselia's sometimes got Poison Point. I think normally it does. This could be an evolution for Quirky. Poison Point. Oh no, we get away with it. Maybe that's a Gen 4 ability. I do mix them all up. Okay. It is an evolution. Look at that. Nice little bump in the stats. Crobat arrives. Boom. Deadly warrior right there. Look at that face. Fear. Strike fear in the heart of the opponent. I wanted to say stricken. I think that is a word. Ah, okay. Not quite at the elite fight yet, at the rival fight. Can't be too far away. And then again, I want to say it's after. I always thought it was after the Weather Institute, so I'm quite excited to find out the order of events here. I don't quite know what it's going to be yet. Such a large amount of experience. I'm going to pop one more repel. Okay, Jackson. I will never mock your lack of knowledge. As long as you promise to never call me again. Double battle. Let's go. Did he say me bird Pokemon? What is he? What kind of accent is he rocking? Quirky and Ryan go out. Probably would have been a much better fight for Shabby. Just dig on there. Yeah, we'll just get through it. Cool. I think like the levels that we got on this route have worked out quite well. The Pokemon have kind of equalised, and all we've got to do is swap Zigzagoon out for the Rayquaza later. and then distribute the HMs across the other guys. I imagine Quirky's going to end up with Cut. Best thing that they did in the later generations was making the HMs into field moves. Just makes so much sense, doesn't it? So that you're not having to teach these moves. Okay, so this one requires the Mac bike. That's another double battle. Can I even sneak down here? Yeah, cool. Wow. I don't know if you can say that. If you're not on your guard, get ready for some pain. Takashi. No, it was a show at some point. It wasn't spelled that way, but I never watched it. Takashi's Castle. I think that's quite popular. That's good. And actually, Dig's pretty good, isn't it? Slugma could do some damage. Because he's rock, isn't he, as well? Super effective against flight. Should be fine. There's no way he avoids. Oh, wow, he went for right. I mean, to go for Ember against Ryan when it's raining, it's a ludicrous choice there. Pokemon AI, crazy. Cool. I didn't see what kind of trainer he was. Who is it? Kindler, yeah, fire type. Okay. I mean, I guess he doesn't have many other options, but the Slugma could have used some kind of rock move, surely. I don't even have Dig PP now. Okay, I guess I switch out. Let's go. Get Surf going. Surf is... yeah, Surf. And having it be a move that can be used against both of them in a double battle. Ooh, sorry Yumi. This might hurt. Magnitude 8. No, it did not hurt one bit. Not strictly true. A tiny little bit. Rain Dish. Of course. Yeah, just hit the surf. Share that experience all around. Didn't even need the surf. Wow, Quirky. Absolutely shredding the levels. They do level up at different rates. I think normally Dragon Pokemon take a lot longer to level up than like Bug Pokemon. I don't know if it's based on just type though. I think it depends on the Pokemon, but also like the types sometimes indicate how fast they're gonna level up. Okay, another flight. I should have swapped again. Or should I? No. I'm still leading with Quirky. I think that's fine. We could lead with Manectric now. Because Quirky's got to level 34. We don't want to build him up too much. But again, Manectric's got a lot of water Pokemon coming up to fight at some point. I remember always having difficulty finding the dive spots that you need to find later on in the game. I hope I'm not going to struggle too much with that. Wow. Oh yeah, there's also a flying gym coming up. But it's both Lombre and Manectric can deal with that. Okay, so it's after the bridge the rival fight, which is nice. And we do have a heal, I think, right here. While you were sleeping. I mean, this bed right here. Who puts a bed in the bottom of a weather institute? Do you know what I mean? But we'll leave this episode here. Halfway through the route, because it's going over the amount of time I normally record. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll be back in the next one to take on the Weather Institute and the rival and see how far we get towards Forgery. But yeah, thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.